So this month's challenge is going to be an upper body workout, and this workout can be done without weights or with lighter weights. So we're going to start with either no weights or I'm using threes, and we're going to start with our triceps. And what I want you to do is have your palms facing the ceiling, facing out, and slight bend in the knee, leaning forward almost like a downhill skier position. Keep your arms high and small bend stretches. So do this workout with no breaks. We'll work whole upper body. Good, keep going. Working on endurance and strength in our upper body. Good, now hold it and straight arm lifts up. Just a micro bend in your elbow to keep your elbow joint safe. And keep breathing. Gaze down, neck in line with your spine. Good. Now hold that up and presses in. Your thumbs are reaching toward each other. Good. Keep breathing. Okay, and now we're going to combine the last two moves. So we're going to go in and up, in and up. Try to avoid letting the weights drop, keeping them nice and high. Good. In and up. Awesome. All right, hold them up, and now let's do circles. Circles in toward your body. And the goal of this workout is, other than working your whole upper body, is for the month you want to tackle it bit by bit. And if you can do this all in the first day, fantastic. If you need to take breaks, just try a little bit more each day and see where you are by the end of the month. Good. An opposite direction with the circles. Always feel free, if you have weights, to put them down. Good, then hold those arms up, and we're going to count to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're coming into some shoulder work. So again, if your shoulders are sensitive, you can do this without weights. And we're going to do lateral and then forward shoulders, just up to shoulder height. Forward ones, have your thumbs in front, side, have the back of your hands facing the ceiling. As you can see, there's my thumbs. Good. Nice and slowly and controlled. Okay, now we're going to hold it front, and we're going to walk out those arms. So our palms are facing each other, arms nice and straight, posture good, and breathing, working our shoulders, our anterior deltoids. Okay, now we're going to hold both weights up, out to the side, and slowly down 2 counts and up. And try not to touch your legs on the down, keeping those arms working. Your shoulders should be feeling it. Good. Okay, and now let's hold it up, again to shoulder height. Small lifts up. Put down your weights as needed. Pick them up again later in the workout. Good. Now let's do shoulder rolls with our weights. Going forward to start. Good. Then reverse it. And hopefully this workout gives you a chance to focus on perhaps a part of your upper body that's a little weaker. So feel free to focus on that. And now let's do little bend stretches. Good, and last one, let's rotate our arms. Almost done with shoulders. Keeping them relaxed too. You don't want to have your shoulders up by your ears. Good, and again, just hold those arms as straight as you can with just a micro bend in your elbow for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, roll out those shoulders. And now we'll come into chest presses. So we're having our arms at 90 degrees and bringing our palms to touch. Focus on the breath too, on the exertion. Breathe out. Keep the pace nice and controlled. Good. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and let's hold them together, and last few little pulses up, working those shoulders one more time for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly down. Okay, now at this point, if you're feeling the weights are really doable, you can reach for a heavier set of weights. I'll take some 5-pounders, so again, it's optional. You definitely want to focus on form, and we're doing full range bicep curls. Your elbows should be right under your shoulders. And exhaling on the exertion, going nice and slowly. Good. And now we're going to switch it up. So you're going to go all the way down and halfway up. So your arms will be at 90 degrees, just halfway and down. And guess what's coming next? We'll go all the way up and halfway down. So up to your shoulder and 90 degree again. Good. So use the first few times that you go through this workout to determine what weights work for you, or no weights. That's always an option. And sometimes form is so much better without weights. So keep that in mind. Form first. Good. Okay, now let's hold them center at 90 degrees and let's do just little lifts, little pulses, but with control. Working that bicep. Good, and now let's pulse and just push out a little, out, push out like a little serve. Working those biceps. So up and out. Good. And now let's hold it out, really engaging those biceps and holding it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're at our last exercise, and it's going to be a rhomboid row or reverse fly, whatever term you like. And again, we're going to be bending our knees. We're going to be leaning forward with that nice 45-degree bend in our back. Our palms are facing toward each other. We're holding a big ball between our arms, and we're going to row, pausing a second at the top, squeezing those shoulder blades together and back down. And of course, if you want more of a challenge with the weights you have, you can straighten your arms. That'll make it harder. But you really want to focus on squeezing those shoulder blades together and breathing out. Good. And gaze ahead of you on the floor, about 2 or 3 feet, just so your neck is in line with your spine. Good. Now you're going to hold them up and row one at a time. Really getting into those rhomboids, that upper back. Good posture muscles. Good. Now we're going to hold it up and we are going to focus on just 1 inch pulses up. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades together and breathing. Good. Okay, on our final hold, we're going to hold those weights up, keeping those shoulder blades squeezing together for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly release. Put your weights down. And since that was a pretty intense upper body workout, always a good idea to stretch afterwards. So let's do our eagle arm stretch. And I'll put my left arm over my right, and I'll move my arms to the right and look to the left. Keeping your shoulders down and relaxed. Big breath in. And exhale. Come back through center, rounding that upper back for a nice upper back stretch for those rhomboid flies you just did. Big inhale and long exhale. And let's bring those elbows high overhead, stretching out that chest. Big inhale, long exhale. And then back to center, extend your arms, and now your right arm over your left arm, moving your arms to the left and look to the right. Keeping those shoulders down and relaxed. Good, back to center, leaning forward, rounding your back. Big inhale and exhale. Good, then lifting those elbows high for that chest stretch. Big inhale, long exhale, back to center. Release your arms, roll out your shoulders. Do that, feel free to do that again if you're still feeling a little tight or your muscles are still a little, they're feeling it, feel free to do that again. And anyhow, let me know how it goes. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.